curlers, so I'm a bit bouncy. But it is going to be damp today, so I wanted my hair to stay in. So I'm not going to shake it up too much just yet, actually. I'm just going to leave it. I'm just going to run my hands through it really carefully. And then I might shake it up a little bit but more before I go, but for now, that'll do. And I think I'm going to wear a signature headband, of course. So yeah, I'm pretty pleased with how it's gone. I'm going to put some hairspray in just to make sure it sticks. Yeah. Okay, so my makeup's done. I've got my hairband in. I think this is the dress that I'm going for. So now I just need to sort out my jewelry and also decide what tights I'm wearing and what shoes I'm wearing. So I will show you and see what you think. So this was my granny's. So I think I'm gonna wear this just sort of on the corner here, just as a nod to my granny and my mum that I'm walking down with them. Goodness, I'm gonna get emotional. I just can't even imagine what my mum would have said about all this. But anyway, I'm sure she would be super proud. So earrings wise, I'm just gonna brush over that emotional outburst. Ooh. I have got these Monica Vernada numbers that I've had for a while, or these, which are costume jewelry. I've also had these for ages, but they're sort of quite red carpety. Oh, I've made my nose all red. Get yourself together, Leah. Ooh. Oh, I don't know, I'm gonna have to look in the mirror. Okay, I mean, it's a red carpet, so I think we should go for the big ones. I did try a black headband with this, but actually, because my hair is so dark, it just didn't look quite right. It sort of looked as though I was, well, I just didn't have anything in. It is sparkly, but I mean, I do love this headband. It is kind of like my classic look, so I'm gonna go for this, I think. So I have had this sort of under rah-rah skirt for about 4 years, since I first went to Goodwood, and it has been a lifesaver on multiple occasions. Just slip that under. Don't know if I need to wear Spanx. Oh, don't know. I might wear Spanx, you know, just to keep this little, hello, little trappy. Okay, I've saved you the Spanx putting on. This needs to come down a little bit, so it's not sitting on my waist and creating a ruffle. There we go. Much better. Have to make sure that stays like that. Now I'm going to put these little babies on. Oh, I love it. Absolutely love it. This isn't working though, is it? This is... Okay, I might move this. Okay, yeah, okay, that's better. I'm just gonna keep my neck really clean so we can show off the dress, and I'll see you on the red carpet.
of those, I'm literally 15 minutes in.
Hi, Michael. Who are you?
Daisy, look.
Hi. Are you excited?
Well done.
Who are you excited to see the most of?
Renee, because I'm in it and I'm really excited to see them.
Wow! You were in the movie? What did you play in the movie?
I was like one of the extras.
Coming up here, I'm going to be chatting about the film and introducing so many people, including...
Okay guys, we've got Leah Woodall.
Ooh.
Who's excited?
Who fancies a little bit of Leah Woodall?
Who fancies a little bit of Hugo?
To every single person.
Yeah, everybody's really nice. Everyone came out in the cold. I mean, hi guys, hi. Hi. Thanks for being here.
Oh, it's amazing. But it's nearly 25 years. Since 25 years since you first played Bridget. Bridget. How has it evolved? How has the character evolved in your eyes?
Oh well, like all of us, she's growing up a little bit at a time, and I love this amazing blessing and opportunity to catch up with her every, after a little bit of time, and like all of us, we're just a little bit different.
We are about to watch Bridget Jones, Mad About the Boy, the premiere. It's very exciting.
Very exciting. Personally, I'm mad about the boy.
He's always mad about the boy. Very much looking forward to it. Can't wait to see. We've been Bridget Jones fans for ages. Like, we love Bridget Jones. It's such easy watching, great, funny. Like, Bridget Renee Zellweger, I mean, she's not British, but I mean, she just gets it so right, doesn't she? Like, her humour and how she gets the British humour and public is so good.
Personally, I'm all about the Christmas jumpers and fights with middle-aged men.
Of course. I mean,
If there isn't one, I'll be very upset.
So, very excited. And we've been told to bring hankies, and I cry at anything, so I will definitely be crying. Very excited. And it's going to be a really fun night.
Alright, here's my wife, she's dressed as Catwoman, which is very exciting. Has everyone got some snacks? Chocolate and popcorn, what better combination? Is everyone excited? Is everyone excited?
World premiere of Bridget Jones, Mad About the Boy! Okay guys, thank you so much for being so patient. I know you're all desperate to see the movie.
It's difficult at this moment because anything I want to say about Renee will sort of get pigeonholed, and yeah, of course he's going to say that about Renee because he's the bloody director and he's standing on stage. But it's true. Like, the words are, she's the most generous, the most open, the most humble, and the most alive person to work with. And that essence, and I think everyone who's worked with her would say the same thing, that essence is why these films, I think, have endured. The way that you brought this wonderful character to life and have embodied her in every single moment of the film has been that way for 25 years, and it would be that way for 125 more because it's inside you, and therefore it's in every frame. Gemma Jones. Jim Broadbent. Two people you're about to meet, Casper Knopf and Leah Yankovic. Brilliant. Leah Yankovic. And Leah Woodall. And what a pleasure to welcome Chiwetel Ejiofor. Hugh Grant, ladies and gentlemen. And finally, of course, Renee Zellweger.
Just about to head into town for a few meetings, but I thought I would just tell you about that amazing night the other day at the Bridget Jones premiere. I told my dad about it last night, and it was just one of those, it's just a surreal moment where you just say, oh yeah, Daddy, I went to the world premiere of Bridget Jones 25 years ago. If I'd known that I would be, when the first one came out, that I would then be at a premiere, just blows my mind. It was an absolutely wonderful evening. It was amazing. So we went into London. Well, it was hilarious. First of all, the ducks and the chickens were a complete nightmare. So I was completely ready. My hair was all bouncy. I had my dress on, and I was like, okay, well, I'm not going to take my dress off, put something else on. Usually they're quite good at going back where they should be. So I just put my welly boots on, and I was trying to get them into the hut slightly earlier than normal, obviously, so they didn't want to come. So I was literally like sprinting across the fields trying to get these ducks into the hut. And then the chickens, once I'd done that, I was like, yes, I've done it. I had literally 20 minutes before I had to get in the car to get the train. And the chickens were nowhere to be seen, nowhere. And they've just started going to our compost heap, which is right on the boundary. So it's a good like acre and a half away from the house. And it's right on the boundary with another house. And they've just started going through there. So I had to then make some porridge that I then spilt on my dress, walking around the garden going, which is what they come to, it's the noise that they come to. Anyway, they eventually heard me from across the field and came running with their feathery pantaloons across the field, and I finally got them in. But honestly, it would have been hilarious if someone had filmed all that. But yeah, it was lots of expletives were expressed. Anyway, I got in the car, I got on the train, all was well. And then we went to the W Hotel, and I met Paula, Hill House Vintage, and her lovely daughter Daisy for a quick drink with Rue, my husband. It's the first event that he has been to, and he was the only one, but I was like, yes, old school. He was the only one to wear a tux, and I just thought, you know, good for him. He looked absolutely gorgeous and very, very smart, and I thought it was lovely to dress up properly for a red carpet. It was a pink carpet, actually. It was a pink carpet. And then, so we walked through the carpet, and then we had a champagne reception, and we saw all the stars, and we were on the front row, so we sort of saw them all walk on stage, and Renee Zellweger looked incredible in this amazing sort of pencil, which looked like maybe crushed silk or something, dress. She looked absolutely beautiful. She looked, you know, exactly how I would imagine that she looked, and she just seemed super lovely as well. One of the things that I absolutely loved about the occasion actually was the idea that celebrity, I think, is generally kind of very sort of revered, and this idea that, you know, they're sort of somehow otherworldly. And I totally get that, but I've never really kind of been that way myself. I've never sort of hugely revered someone or been super duper like excited. I'm the person in London that never recognises whoever it is that I've walked past. I did see the Queen once, actually, and I did go mental then. But it was just lovely seeing them all lined up on this stage for the premiere of something that they'd worked really hard for, and they were clearly like really proud of. And they just felt like human beings that had worked on a project that they were really proud of, and that, you know, they were showing to an audience that they hoped loved it. So I felt that was kind of really human and really endearing, actually. So I really enjoyed that. And the film was wonderful. We cried. I had Genevieve and her daughter next to me, and Genevieve's daughter was absolutely bawling, absolutely adorable. Yeah, so do take tissues. It's well worth seeing. It's amazing. The whole evening was wonderful, and then we had to hot-foot it back to the last train to get home to the sticks and the babysitter. So a wonderful, wonderful evening, and really excited to share it with you, and I hope you enjoy it as much as I did. Just getting myself ready to go to Pilates, Reformer Pilates, which I absolutely love. I've become obsessed with it. I used to dance, and now when I do an exercise class, I just want it to feel beautiful, like a dance class, and Reformer Pilates definitely does that. So you're on this like platform, and it's really hard because you're using all your very strength training as well. So, but it's just really beautiful. So I'm just getting ready to go there. I'm going to go on my bike because it's a sunny day, and yeah, it's just lifting my spirits that it's so lovely outside. So I've got a couple of new bits from Amazon for the Pilates class, maroon and brown mulberry, obviously. I'm just going to get ready and then down to Pilates. This new jumper from a company called Herd, and it is the best. I love a big chunky knit. It's so warm. My neck is always cold, so I've more often than not got a scarf on underneath any jumper. Come and say hi. Ooh. Yeah, she's big pud. Say hi. I couldn't find her this morning. She was just nowhere to be seen. She hadn't come down for her breakfast. And then I found her lying underneath my dressing table on the radiator. So she found the best place for sure, hadn't you? Literally such a gorgeous day. This is what everyone needed right now. Just a breath that March is on its way. We're only 4 more weeks until we're in March. And then, you know, the good weather starts coming, or you can certainly start dreaming of it, which is definitely what we all needed today. And it is just glorious in the boot room. And it's made me start thinking that I need to sow my seeds. say?
You said you're right.
What does it say?
Says India.
And then what have you got in your bag? In that bag? Oh, careful! Don't rip it.
Some string.
Some ribbon.
Some note cards.
So you can add special notes onto specific things. So you can add all your special things in there. So lift that top of the box. Use the center, darling. The center. The middle.
Oh. Mummy, come on.
Coming.
What? I got a red ribbon. What? This doesn't fit. There we go. That doesn't fit.
You could put it in the thing behind you. Put it in one of those.
Put it in here.
Okay.
Put those keys in there. No, it's in here.
Shall I put that on for you?
Is it? Let me make the mountain. Good. Ooh. Put that bow in the middle.